Mouse.
Welcome to the Diving Mouse Amphitheater. I'm going to show you how to set this thing up so you can rock and roll. First, go ahead and grab this key from the bartender, and then also they'll hand you this guide on how to set up the stage and different schematics. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing we're going to do is head to the right side of the stage and turn on the power. This key will open everything that you need to unlock. So find this gray box here on the back right of the stage. Go ahead and unlock this. Get your stage right, left, and lights. Go ahead and flip all three on. Remember, you are going to turn these off at the end of the night. Go ahead and leave that unlocked and work around back to the front of the stage to the sound box. Sound box is here. Again, use the same key. Just go ahead and unlock each one of these locks. And go ahead and leave that key right there and make sure that you don't get it lock it in the box. So now we are in the box. You can latch it right there. So we have our soundboard and our ILS command and a couple direct boxes along with some dongles. So go ahead and turn on this power strip. Again, remember to turn this power strip off at the end of the night. I'm going to show you how this board is hooked up to all of our stage snakes. So we start with box 1, which is the closest to it. And these two channels, the blue and purple on each boxes, are hooked up. And the 1/4 inches are hooked up in boxes 1 and 4. And also you have your monitor marked as yellow. There's 4 stage snakes here on the stage. There's box 2, box 3, and box 4, and they are all labeled and color coordinated. If you look right here, you got box 2 blue, box 2 purple. And again, it keeps going down. And we also have our auxiliary, which is our monitors, and they go in with which box they are in. Auxiliary 1 equals box 1, auxiliary 2 equals box 2, and you can control your monitors here on each one of these channels. So if you're on aux 1, you can go right there, aux 2 right there. So we're going to go ahead and plug this up and show you how you can hook up a monitor and a microphone to box 2. So let's go ahead and hook it up to box 2. And we're going to take this yellow XLR and we're going to plug it into the auxiliary 2 there. And then again with our microphone, we're going to plug it into blue box 2. Now those are all plugged in. Let's go ahead and add our power. And we have light on the monitor. Please make sure that monitor has a rocker switch that's right here on the back. That's just turned on. Now we're going to walk over here to our soundboard, and we have box 2 blue for our microphone. So let's go ahead and cut those mains on. These are the mains. So we go ahead and go up to, let's go to 20. And then we can go ahead and turn on this channel 1 box 2 blue. So I am in auxiliary 2 for box 2, and I'm just going to turn that up. Turn these rests down, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a little volume, and let's do a sound check. Sound check. So we have voices through the monitor. This can also be any guitars or anything that you want. All of the auxiliary is here in each box. So plug up there and just in the yellow, and you can turn on those monitors. So now we're going to get ahead and start with our lights. We have the ILS command center here, and we're going to make this simple. So we can go ahead and just use this preset and click that, and that will get all your lights up and going, and it will make it do different things and stay pretty simple. Again, if you want to change the color on maybe your moving heads, you can hit moving heads. So now all these reds here are off, so let's just turn them all on. And then we can just change each color. So it says it's green on those moving heads. It is. Now let's come down to our pars and change the color to red. It's highlighted red. it's green, it's blue, and look, there are blue. You can also use sound activation by just clicking sound and using the sensitivity around 50%. Also, make sure that this master dimmer is always up so you get the best brightness. So now we also can move on to the fog. Fog adds everything to the lights and really brings the show together. So we have two fog machines that come out of these fog cannons. No worry to power them on. They're already powered on when you hit the power to the stage, and they take about 5 minutes to warm up. So now all we're going to do is hold either 2 or 4 down, and that's going to provide fog for about 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have a nice little fume of smoke. We're sitting up here dancing, and we have everything hooked up and rocking and rolling. So now we can just keep this. We can either just clip it here, and we can use it when we want the correct effect. And again, those lights are starting to get brought out even in the daytime. And once again, if you have any other questions, please reference this guide that tells you everything that you need to know from Box 2, Channel 1, and Channel 2, and what everything is hooked up to. Again, on how to use the lights that we went over, how to activate the sound, and again, to hook up the monitor and microphone, what we just did, along with using the fog. Now that we're done with our gig and the night is over, we're going to go ahead and shut this stage down. Please make sure that all equipment is cleared from the stage. If you have borrowed equipment, or if you don't know where the equipment came from, please return it into the green room. So let's go ahead and remove all this equipment and power everything down. So let's go ahead and just knock all these down to 0 and turn each one of these off. And then again, let's go ahead and click off on this here, and that turns off all the power just to the sound box. Now that we have the stage clean, it's time to close up and lock up. So let's walk over here to the sound box and lock it up. Go ahead and pull that there, push this down. Please make sure the key is not inside, that the key is in your hand. Each one of these just need to be pushed in and hearing a satisfying click. Click. And click. Let's walk around to the back side of the stage, find this gray box, open it, and go ahead and turn off all of these switches back down. Make sure everything is locked and you have your key, and return this key back to the bartender.